So today we saw something kind of crazy on the No Off Season podcast. It is one of the Athletics Women's Basketball's podcast, and this is where this news broke. But it is mental. It is absolutely mental, and it changes everything about how teams draft. It changes everything about draft picks, and I'm not gonna lie, it changes the value of draft picks. Because if a draft pick is good, great. We're going to see a record number of... It's going to go back to 2022 where half of the fucking first round are caught in mid-rookie season or after their rookie season. But before we get on to, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 57,750 by the end of the day. We need 46 more to get that. If you guys are new to the channel, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. But this is according to this podcast here. The number one pick starts off at $630K a year. From $76K last year to $630K a year. You might be saying, okay, no wonder players, decided not to come to the WNBA. It's like, well, at the end of the day, even though they made $70K last year, they're 1 year earlier. Like if you're Paige Bueckers, you're eligible. Like let's just say hypothetically Paige Bueckers came in this year at $600K, and then she would make more as a rookie. But also she's a year off coming to the W. I don't know what UConn are paying, but considering the fact UConn can't really, since Sarah Strong haven't really been able to attract American talent, I don't think they're paying that much. And I would be of the assumption that Paige getting her max contract in 2028 of like 1.5 million is going to be worth it. But the rookie scale, it says, doesn't resemble the previous rookie scale. The number one pick was 78K and the last pick was 66K, which is the rookie minimum. Now, number one pick is 630K and the last pick is 270K if they make a roster. So my expectation is that you're going to see the 10th pick being around 400-ish K. It's not going to be like first round picks being nearly the same. I think we're going to see the 10th pick being around the 400K range rather than 78K, which it was back last time. And you might be saying, oh, but like obviously it's all scaled up. 78K scales to 530K. It's an extra 100K, which is an extra decent chunk of the salary cap. Like it's 9% of the salary cap. So rookies went from making like 6% of the salary cap to, it doesn't even scale to not 530. Sorry, it scales to like 3 something. I think they made like 6% of the salary cap. They now go up to 9. It's an extra 3% of the salary cap. Like it's an extra minimum contract on top of it. So now it's like, first of all, it guarantees AZ's going number one because you can't miss on Awa. For not only can you not miss on Awa, you need to simultaneously draft somebody that is going to be good enough that they have a zero bust potential, because if they're a bust, you have to cut them. If you draft a bust at number one, you can't wait 4 years for them to develop. If you want to be competent, you have to. First overall draft picks either have to be for ready-made superstars or for or not even ready-made superstars, because the problem is if they're too good, they trigger the max extension. They trigger the early max extension like Caitlin Clark has, like Paige Bueckers has, like Leah Boston has. Like triggering the early max has fucked up the Fever. Like a lot of people thought the Fever were going to have money this year on 1 year deals to sign, not only to re-sign Lexi, to re-sign Sophie, to bring in a max contract power forward and to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell. Like the Indiana Fever last year were able to give Natasha Howard and Dwana Bonner max contracts. They had all these max contracts. They had so much money. They had so much money available last year because of players on their rookie deals. But now these rookie deals are like decent chunks of change. Like they're going to be like these rookie deals no longer are team friendly deals if the player is not exceptional. Like basically what you have to draft is, if you think somebody is going to make an all WNBA team by year 3, they have to be an all WNBA player by day 1 to be worth it. Like, let's just say again, and that's why you don't draft an AWAFAM, because you simultaneously have a higher bust potential and you have a higher potential of making an all WNBA team within the first 3 years. So you have not only a higher bust potential, which is a bigger risk, you also have a higher potential to trigger the early supermax. Like, you're going to be like, if you're in the draft and you're drafting 3, you would rather draft. Like the worst thing you can get is a player who comes in as a 6 out of 10 player and by year 3 becomes a 10 out of 10 player, because then you're paying them the max. That's the worst thing you want. Like in this current system, I shit you not, Kelsey Plum would have been cut by the Aces. The Aces after Age's rookie year, when they got back-to-back number 1 overall picks, because because they had them all on rookie deals, they were able to keep Kayla McBride, they were able to bring in Liz Cambage, they were able to put all of these players, they were able to bring in Angel McCautry. They were bringing all these players while they were on rookie deals. They, like, in this current format, Kelsey Plum, because she was a slow starter, as was Jackie Young. Like, one of Kelsey Plum or Jackie Young would have been cut by the Aces. The Aces dynasty doesn't happen in this because there's no such thing as a late bloomer. You're either coming in as Caitlin Clark. Like, right now, I'm like, do you want, like, is drafting a Sonia Citron the most valuable thing you can do? Because she's never going to make an All-W team and she's going to be probably an All-Star. Is it basically like, unless you're drafting a Caitlin Clark level or a Sarah Strong level, are you better off drafting I'm just trying to think, an Angel Reese than a Paige Bueckers? Because Angel Reese isn't going to make an All-W team to trigger that. But she's a hell of a player. But Paige Bueckers isn't going to drag your team to like a top seed and potentially drag your team to a championship while she's on a team-friendly deal. At least Caitlin, there's an argument there that she could drag you, like while she's still on a team-friendly deal, could drag you to a championship or drag you close to it. But it's like, for Paige, it's like, is it better to draft? Are you better off drafting an Angel because you've got an extra year worth of team-friendly deals? I don't know. Like, it makes the draft process really, really weird. And obviously, by everything, AZ Fudd's not going to make an All-W team in her first 3 years. She's not. No matter what anyone says, she's not. Not Paige, not Aaliyah, not Caitlin. She's not even Ryan Howard. Like, she is the worst number 1 overall pick since Charlie Collier. And that was a weird draft. 2021 was terrible. Because, again, basically everyone had COVID years as well. But, like, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. If you're looking back on these other drafts, what other than Charlie Collier, how far back do we have to go before I think AZ Fudd is better than, say, those number 1 overall picks? But nearly every number 1 overall pick's made an All-W first team. I'm not sure if Jackie Young has, but like Aja has, obviously. Sabrina's made like 3 second teams or something. You've got obviously Caitlin. You've got Paige. Ryan Howard, I think, is better than AZ Fudd. 2021, clearly she's the best player by 100 miles in that class. 2020, Sabrina, obviously. 2019, Jackie Young, no. 2018, Aja, no. Kelsey Plum, 2017. Stewie, 2016. Jewel Lloyd, 2015. Chennai, other than the anomaly is 2021, like, for a player that you project AZ Fudd to be better than, you have to go to Chennai, and it was, or like, so not, was Chennai in 2014? Am I losing my mind here? But still, at the same time, is like, you got the perfect player in AZ Fudd because you're going to be able to build her in AZ Fudd because you're going to have 4 years of AZ Fudd on a team-friendly deal, but it's not even team-friendly if it's $600K, probably spiking up to about $750K. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a really weird scenario all around. And yeah, you gotta simultaneously hit on your pick, but also hope that they're not too good. Like, you hope that your pick is like gets snubbed multiple years from an All-W team. Like, you actually have to hope that you're sitting there and you're hoping that your players get snubbed, which is mental. If you have a player on a rookie deal, you have to pray that they're getting snubbed. Absolute lunacy, but you know what? It's going to get really interesting, some of this shit. Anyway, I'll see you guys.